And in 9th place, Riesenbeck International, powered by Kingsland. Further down, end of the ride, I'm afraid, for Prague Lions when we're talking about top 4. Talk about top 4, that battle is still hot, where Stockholm Hearts leading and Saint-Tropez Pirates in 4th. But the Lions are out of that race. Round 1 of Global Champions League nearly over. The only thing that we still will bring you is, of course, the leader's interview. He's coming down. I see that it's Peter Fredriksson doing the official duties. I don't know if Lorenzo De Luca is coming, but we'll chat to Fredriksson in any case.
Well, that is the end of the Global Champions League Round 1, and we find ourselves at the halfway point of Stage 14 in GCL. My name is Mark Lewis. Welcome back to a sweltering day in Rome, and welcome back to some reaction from what has taken place in GCL Round 1. The top 4 battle has gotten some new shake-ups. The championship battle, we don't know where it's going to go. Riesenbeck International open up the door and Paris Panthers try and walk through, but somehow slam it closed on their face as well. They have not taken the opportunity. They had an 8 penalty advantage, and instead, much like they've done the entire season, they simply mimicked what Riesenbeck International had done. Slightly quicker, so yes, they are ahead, but they have not taken advantage just yet. Let's show you the standings as to how it looks now at the end of the Global Champions League Round 1. Stockholm Hearts, absolutely sensational. Hansen, Don Vito, Peter Fredriksson, Lorenzo De Luca, delivering the fastest double clear, 11 seconds quicker than Jody Hall-McAteer and Scott Brash for New York Empire in 2nd place. And Istanbul Warriors, a 100% record for FECI. They have been outstanding, find themselves in 3rd place. But take a look at that. Paris Panthers just above, and then Riesenbeck International in 9th. Shanghai Swans, Prague Lions, well, their battle for a 4th place seemingly is done and dusted. Riyadh Bloom had a really difficult day, and because of that, they find themselves right down at the bottom of this championship battle from GCL Round 1. Let's maybe start right at the top from an overall championship point of view. Riesenbeck International, Patrick Stuhlmeier and Christian Kuckuck come to Rome with somewhat, may argue, a rather interesting lineup. Confidence from Christian Kuckuck in the pre-show that this is the best lineup available for this weekend. Unfortunately for Patrick Stuhlmeier, unable to deliver on that praise. Let's show you what took place today for Riesenbeck International. They came out today as the 13th team, the team powered by Kingsland. And unfortunately for Patrick Stuhlmeier and Draco, it was not just one fence that went down, but 2 fences going down, seeing him come home on 8 penalties, putting the pressure on Christian Kuckuck. But like the best rider of the 2023 Global Champions League season has done again and again and again, Christian Kuckuck delivers a clear to keep Riesenbeck International on 8 penalties, to try his best to keep them in the game, knowing that Paris Panthers were the next team to come out the gate. Just be gentle. We remind you, still just 9 years of age. And what a pairing this has been, and appreciated by those here in the Rome sunlight. Christian Kuckuck, best rider of the year in GCL, once again delivering a clear. But you can see it's uncertain for Riesenbeck International, because right after that, Paris Panthers were to come in. Gregory Watley 4, Ben Mayer 4. They finish on 8. For now, though, let's hear from Christian Kuckuck.
Christian, a potentially frustrating start for you. Paris have also just jumped ahead of you in the first round. Tell me your thoughts.
Yeah, well, that made it less frustrated in the end. Yeah, to be honest, I was a bit concentrated myself. I didn't follow Patrick's whole round. I didn't expect actually falls in that line there, so I cannot say what went wrong in the end anyway. I had a very good round actually. Just Be Gentle felt like basically like always. She's just amazing. Then, okay, like you said, Paris had luckily 2 down for us. Nothing is over yet. There's a second round still to come. We know everything can happen, so we keep fighting.
Going into that second round, tactics-wise, are you going to really go for the time, or are you trying for the clears?
Well, that depends a little bit also how the class is running. We see a little bit. For sure, we have to be awake of the time, because anyway there will be some equal scores. If it would be 8 or 12, maybe, I don't know. But we shouldn't put the time to the side. We have to have that in our head a bit.
How determined are you as a team to fight back?
I think we have a good fighting spirit, so they should be awake.
Good luck.
Thank you.
You can see the visible frustration on the face of Christian Kuckuck. Such a team man, such a combined team is this Riesenbach International, that despite jumping clear himself, he knows that 8 of Patrick Stuhlmeier could well cost them. But as he says, there is still a lot of jumping to follow, and there is still a lot that can happen between now and, of course, even the end of Riyadh. Let's not just forget, it's not just about GCL Round 2 coming up. If things don't go well, there is still a Riyadh stage to come in Saudi later on next month. Let's talk about New York Empire, powered by Lugano Diamonds. Absolutely outstanding from Jody Hall-McAteer and from Scott Brash. A sensational double clear from them. Let's hear from Jody Hall-McAteer.
Jody, what a start for the New York Empire team. Absolutely amazing. Talk us through it.
Yes, I'm really pleased with my horse Camosa. She jumped great today, clear, and Scott also jumped clear with Valentino. So yeah, great start for the team.
You're one of the only clears teams to go double clear as well. How does that feel?
Yeah, obviously it's great. We weren't too fast. We both wanted to jump a clear first, and yeah, we got the job done, and hopefully it's put the pressures on the others a little bit heading into round 2.
Yeah, talking of round 2, what are the tactics for the team?
So actually I won't be jumping the Grand Prix this week, so I started in this round, and Frank will come in for round 2 and Scott will jump again.
Well done.
Thank you.
Some team news there from New York Empire. Frank Schuttert coming in, and we will see him in round 2. That, of course, is still to come in a few moments' time. From a championship point of view, we spoke about Riesenbach International opening the door for Paris Panthers. I've told you that Ben Mayer and Gregory Watley, both jumping 4 penalties apiece, did not take advantage of that. So 1 and 2 currently both find themselves on 8 penalties. What about that top 4 race then? That fight for that 4th and final position going into the GCL Super Cup later on this year in Prague at the GC Prague playoffs. Let's start with Saint-Tropez Pirates. They were the second team to come out the gate today, and after the fall from Madrid in motion, there was going to be a tension on Saint-Tropez, knowing that Stockholm Hearts and the Prague Lions were to follow. Well, Marlon Zanatelli on Desi came out and looked absolutely sensational. This 10-year-old making very light work of this track set by Uliana Vizzani, making sure that he gets around in easy fashion. 60.47 as well, so not only jumping a clear, but doing so in an incredibly fast time. Marlon Zanatelli setting up the springboard, setting up the platform for the Saint-Tropez Pirates and for Simon Delestre to follow. Unfortunately for Delestre, he was unable to keep it clear and make it a double clear for the team. A fence going down for him, 4 penalties for him. It means then that Saint-Tropez Pirates at this stage then find themselves on 4 penalties collectively. The big question then is what takes place with the Stockholm Hearts? What takes place then with the Prague Lions? Well, we'll show you Stockholm in just a few moments' time, but I will tell you that for the Prague Lions, it ended unfortunately, and arguably their fight for a top 4 battle ended as well. Prague Lions, powered by the equestrian team, a 4 from Peter de Vos and an 8 from Niels Bruinseels. It means that unfortunately they may well be done and dusted as far as that fight for the top 4 is concerned. Let's hear from de Vos.
Peter, just reflect on those 2 rounds for me. Not the perfect start to what sort of needed to be a perfect weekend.
Yeah, it's to become crazy. It's what we are facing already all season. Like my round also had, for my feeling, a really good round, and then 1 stupid fence, 1 stupid fault. Just it's something is going on that doesn't want to make us going clear. I don't know. It's what we are facing already all season, so it's to become crazy.
Is it a tricky course in there?
No, I don't think it's a tricky course, to be honest. It's a fair course. It's not too high, too big. It's not extremely difficult. I think it's a good course, so we should be able to jump it clear.
Tactics going into the second round?
Okay, we're gonna be both changing horses, so I go for my for Tupi. So she's my best horse at the moment, so I hope we can produce a clear round with her. And Niels is also going to have another horse, so hopefully a bit more luck on our side the next round.
Good luck.
Thank you.
So the curse of round one continues for Prague Lions. Peter Voss and Niels Brandseels unable to deal again somehow in round one, and as we become quite accustomed to, there will be changes from a host perspective for them in the second round. Momstupi Delarock predictably coming in for De Vos, and he says there will be a horse change for Niels Brandseels as well. It'll be interesting to see where he goes and who else he has here in the stables. But at the end of Global Champions League round one, it is all about the Stockholm Hearts. It is all about Peter Fredriksson, and it is all about Lorenzo De Luca, who delivered the fastest double clear of the round. Let's hear from the leading team.
What a fantastic double clear for Stockholm Hearts in round one. Petter, how aware are you of the points that you need to make up?
Well, of course we are aware of it and we really want to do well, but we focus more on doing clear round and ride fast than on the points for the moment.
Lorenzo, did you feel a huge amount of pressure going into round one here?
Yeah, it's always pressure, of course, especially now that we are towards the end. But we have a strong field of riders, like to ride with Peder and Molin. It's a very good thing, and it makes up my game, and it worked out very good today. So the best of luck for the second round.
You're a great team together. Were you expecting that clear to go so well?
Well, you can never expect anything in this sport, really, but I think we had a good plan, and today was our day. We just hope it continues this way.
Congratulations and good luck for round two.
Thank you.
Stockholm Hearts trying to make up some ground and keep themselves inside that battle, chasing that top four. And as it stands now, somewhat of an updated virtual standing. As it stands now, Stockholm Hearts, if it were to end like this, close the gap by 11 points to 7.5. So they are now in this current position just 7.5 points behind. So as it stands, virtual standing, Stockholm Hearts making up some big ground. We close for now. We take a quick break. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for the build-up to GCL Round 2.